Hello everyone, today in this video we will talk about the Atmos character of our world around us, and this time we didn't have to wait long. We have another confirmation of this, what we were discussing in the last video. What I mean? Our discussion about what can ruling people, ruling group, so-called government in a broad sense, what can they do with us, what can they do to us? And the answer was, and the answer still is, and the answer still will be, that they can do with us only this, what we will allow them to do with us. And example for this, what I was saying, as I said, we didn't have to wait long, came from France. We know that in the Middle East there are brutal clashes between representatives of the defense forces of a Jewish state and and its Arabic Muslim neighbors in majority. And we know that France since 1960s has significant and quickly growing Muslim population. So, as I mentioned to you before in one of my videos when I was commenting recent events in the Middle East, these sad cruel events that started in the beginning of this month, October, in the Middle East, I mentioned that I envisioned a very quick transfer of this conflict to many European countries with significant Muslim and especially Muslim Arabic speaking population. And we didn't have to wait long. In France, we have in big cities especially huge manifestations where many people are gathering and supporting Palestinian authorities and Palestinian organizations. It wouldn't be shocking, but what's shocking for many people is that these people are doing this, manifesting, protesting, despite the fact French government didn't allow for this type of protests. They were strictly forbidden. Of course, many people arrested, in some places there were riots and so on, but after some time, week or two, French government succumbed to the reality on the streets and withdraw quietly the ban for protesting for these people. So we can say that they took over French streets in many cities. It's true. So leave the current political arrangement and real reason of these protests aside, because I would like to look at something really different. This is exactly what was said in one of my last videos, that government can protest, government can block some people, government can even jail some people, government services can even eliminate physically some people. But if the group is numerous, if the group of people is organized, and if the group of people is determined, like we see on examples of French Muslims nowadays, for instance, not only them, but this is the fresh example. We can say, and we should say, they took over French streets in many cities and they are protesting as much as they want and in the form they want. They expressed their support for the Palestinian side, Palestinian governments and organizations, and they don't care that French government, legal French government, didn't want it. And this is a good example to us, showing explicitly to all of us that we should organize ourselves, we should gather more and more people and press governments to work as we want them to work. Because, as I mentioned, their only purpose is to keep the power, and the only thing they are afraid is to lose the power. And this is what I'm saying applies to governments we see and people behind them, big corporations, secret service, more or less secret organizations, all together I understand as government. And if we press them, they will have to do what we want, because we are more numerous and we are feeding them together with ourselves. That's why we should be very demanding. Then everything would look fine. And I hope this example from recent weeks in France illustrated to you what I really mean. All the best, have a nice day, bye.